Okay, so in summary, I created this summary page. I want you to use this kind of as a resource as you try to solve some of these more difficult problems. It guides you through some of the main concepts that we discussed in this PowerPoint. Now, again, you're going to use the information provided to you first. You should do that whether it's a challenging problem or not. Don't rely solely on your periodic table, because we use shorthand form so that we don't have to use the periodic table. Remember, shorthand form is an easier way to display the numbers of protons, electrons, and neutrons found in an atom. So make sure that you're comparing the numbers of electrons and protons, because that's the only way you're going to determine if you have an ion or not. If you have equal protons as electrons, then you have a neutral atom. More electrons, meaning I've gained electrons, means I have a negative charge. If you have less electrons than protons, you have a positive charge. Finally, compare your mass number to your atomic number. That's going to give you your neutrons. If I gave you this information, you probably have an isotope. But always look at that shorthand form. If I've given you a mass number, use that to calculate your neutrons. Do not rely on your periodic table. Remember, it's okay if the mass number I give is different than what is on the periodic table. Now, after you use all the information provided, you may still find that you can't determine some of the particles. That's when you should get your periodic table out for the remaining information. The number of protons determines the element type, so the number of protons will never vary. Isotopes are a result of more or less neutrons, and ions are a result of more or less electrons. The following 3 slides are several examples I'd like you to try independently. It's going to take some practice, and we'll have more than enough time in class to practice some of these sorts of problems.